were some times in my life where even though I had experienced Jesus, I also experienced very negative feelings that seemed to last about a week or so. These feelings would kind of carry around with me like a giant weight, or like my emotional status could not go out from that. Maybe it would be stress or confusion or something like that. I will tell you these 3 stories of how God delivered me from those negative feelings that kind of traveled with me for those weeks. The first one was where I was feeling very negative and like I couldn't connect to God at all. And after about a week, I just got very frustrated from just feeling this negative feeling for so long. I just had to go and pray. I had been praying, but not like this. So I went in a room by myself and I just decided to pray like I used to pray when I was a little kid, which was tell God everything in my mind, everything in my heart, not holding anything back, not just praying what I thought maybe he wanted to hear or what I thought was good, but just everything in my mind, my heart. And as I prayed, I felt this wave of energy go through my body, like the negative feeling just left. And then I knew more clearly that it wasn't just me that was feeling negative. It was actually a spiritual thing that was keeping me back or trying to attack me or something like that. And the next time, something kind of similar happened where I was just feeling very stressed out, and I didn't really know what to do with that feeling, and it kind of traveled with me where I didn't have energy to do the things I usually did, and I got really frustrated again. And after a chemistry class, I saw some girl pushing her mom in a wheelchair, and because she had a brace on her foot. So I just decided, I don't really care how negative I feel right now. I'm going to go pray for this lady, because that's what love might do. Love would pray and hopefully healing would come in the name of Jesus. So I went and followed them, even though I was in like this kind of painful stage of like stress and lack of energy. I followed them anyways and asked to pray, and I didn't really get to because they didn't want prayer. And I had to like run to class afterwards. So I ran to class. I sat down next to my friend, and I still had that negative feeling. I was slouching in my chair in the lecture hall of college, and I just remember praying to myself in that moment as the lecture was going, and all of a sudden that negative feeling just lifted off of me. Boom, just like that. It was gone. So through these experiences, I kind of got to the point of like, all right, like I need to press in for more of God if I'm experiencing these bad spiritual attacks. And the very last spiritual attack was probably about a week or a week and a half, where basically all of my relationships started feeling really fake, as in they weren't maybe like growing or doing things that meant anything or were purposeful. So in this really fake feeling, I felt like I was trapped, but I really wanted to grow. I really wanted something more. I didn't want the fakeness. So because I had these other experiences, I decided I'm just going to keep praying, and I believe God will help me. So as I kept praying, I would kind of look to see what God was saying by letting him speak in my mind, in my heart. And oftentimes these pictures would come to my mind of a balloon animal dog. I also saw pictures of myself on a unicycle. And so as the week went on and I kept seeing this balloon animal dog, that balloon animal dog started standing for the fake feeling, because it's not a real dog, it's just a fake dog. And I wanted real friendships, not like some fake thing. So I remember this one time I was in chemistry class and I was praying, and the balloon animal dog popped into my mind again. And yes, I wasn't paying attention that much in class, but this was important. So I saw the balloon animal dog, but this time I saw a cat. And the cat came up with its claws, and the cat popped the balloon animal dog, and this inner voice said, "Today is the day I'm going to take away the fake feeling." So it's kind of like God saying he's going to do it that day. He's going to take away the fake feeling. later that day, unbeknownst to me, one of my friends, a girl, she asked me to go on a prayer walk. So we went on a prayer walk together, and then she actually, I was lying on the ground, and she ended up crying a lot because she said God told her to wait until that day. Now, I remind you, this is the day that God told me he was going to take away the fake feeling. God told her to wait until that day to tell me that she had more feelings for me than just friendship. At this point in my life, I kind of felt like I was going to be single my whole life, so this was quite confusing. But I really wanted to, love her, so I just, grabbed her hand and prayed a prayer. So it's kind of like God somehow answered me through these images, and those are 3 different spiritual attacks where God helped me. And I hope that these can help you understand that sometimes you might be feeling something very negative, but to just keep praying and that God will help you.